This is the Cyelee Chameleon SRS-8, and today we're going to review it. So Cyelee had sent me this optic to review and give my thoughts about it, but I'm still going to give an unbiased opinion about it, and we're going to go over its features and how it performs. So this optic is kind of like what people would call a copy of the SRO. Just because the window is round, it's tall, it gives you a good viewing space. Usually taller windows are better to track the dot to see what it's doing as you're recoiling. But we're not really going to do like an unboxing of this optic. I already have it mounted on the gun. Basically it comes in a box. You get all the normal stuff that comes with the optic, like screws, a cleaning pad, and a sticker and stuff. So they actually give you like this little patch if you wanted to put it on your bag and stuff, and some instructions. But we're not really going to go over that. We're going to actually just go over how the dot performs. The dot comes in an ADA MOA. It's supposed to be really good for people with astigmatism. Based on looking at the dot, it is an extremely round, clear dot. I don't know if the camera could pick that up. Quick features or specs on the dot is it does have shake awake. It comes in red or green. Generally, the larger MOA dots are more preferred for competition use, which is basically what this dot is geared towards. All those features aside, what we really want to see is how does it work, right? Because at the end of the day, the dot itself is going to make you more accurate. As long as it holds 0, it's doing its job. A lot of times reviews, they'll like go over the accuracy of the dot. If you know, the dot actually doesn't make you more accurate. That's all in the shooter and the trigger press, and like how you handle the firearm. As long as the dot holds 0, that's all that really matters. We're not really going to do like a durability test by dropping it and all this stuff, because ideally you would not drop any of your equipment, and pretty much every dot other than the RMR is going to break at some point when you drop it enough. So we're not going to test that. I don't really want to beat it up. I just want to see, does it hold 0? Does it work when you're trying to shoot it fast? So that's what we're going to find out today. So let's run some drills and see how it does. Okay, so we're at the 20-yard line now. I'm just going to send some rounds. I already zeroed it at 12 yards. So let's just see if we could get some good hits here. Where are my ears? All right, there we go. Let's just move back to the 20-yard line. 20 yards. All right, I had one flyer on there. Let's take a look at this. So right off the bat, I could tell you, I wish the dot had maybe like 2 more brightness settings. So this is at 20 yards, and we had one flyer because I kind of was just ripping the trigger. And as you can see, that's right around where I was aiming. So pretty good group at 20 yards. So that's all we need to know as far as accuracy goes, is you can hit stuff. So let's actually try to run it for what it's meant to be used for, which is like range or competition use. So I'm gonna try to run it faster, and let's see. So we have the dot mounted here on my M&P 2.0 compact. It's ported. I have a review of this gun in a previous video. You guys could check it out. But yeah, we're giving the new dot to see how much more I like it than the previous dot. This is the donor for the test. So I think what this drill is, we're gonna run the same 3-shot, 2 shots on each target. We're gonna go at 5 yards, so we see if we could really rip it. And then we're gonna run back to, let's say 20 yards, see if we can get some good hits at that distance. That was in a 907. Kind of fumbled the draw on that one, but these hits, we got all alphas on this guy. Pretty good. 2 alpha, 2 Charlie, 2 alpha, Charlie, and a delta. So The dot works. It's a very clear dot, that's for sure.
$869.
869.
Bam!
What? 3 alpha, 1 char.
Yeah.
3 alpha.
That's about the same on all of them.
1 char. Oof. I felt my firing hand pull one on the far right, and on the middle target I pulled another one. But I mean, this dot, it works good. Really, it comes down to the shooter. So we had 3 alphas, 1 Charlie. That one was definitely one of the far shots. 3 alpha, 1 Charlie. That's definitely also one of the far shots. And 4 alphas. So that was in a 9-2-4. Yeah, it really just comes down to the shooter. So the dot, it works. I mean, this is probably the brightest it'll ever be. It's like, oh, it's noontime, the sun's right overhead, and it's just blasting, and I can still see the dot. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do now is probably do the modified El Prez drill, which is the 3 shots with the reload 3 shots, to see if it makes a difference for the MMP. So we are at 7 yards. Do I have enough rounds? Let's see if we could beat our old time with this thing. I think our highest hit factor with this gun was like an 8 something. That was in a 6.29. Fumbled the reload a little bit, but let's see the hits. 4 alpha, 4 alpha, 2 alpha, 2 Charlie. I kind of want to do the math on that because that was a pretty good run. So let's see what that hit factor is. Where's my phone? 60 points total. Only 2 Charlies, so minus 4 points. 56 points divided by 6.29. It's 8.9 hit factor. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, let's tape it up and run it again. Oh, what the hell? Oh no. Ah. Mag problem. Damn, first time this happened with this gun. All right. Let's try this again. Hopefully no more malfunctions. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was a 5.53. Definitely all over the place on that one. We had a 2 alpha, 2 char, 3 alpha, 1 char, 1 alpha, 3 Charlie. So all over the place on that one. Not really the dot's fault, but yeah, I mean, that was all me. Let's give you guys my final thoughts on this. So that pretty much concludes. There's some pros and cons to it. Definitely some pros are it has all the features you would want in an optic. It's got a big window, it's got a big dot. Oh, and it's better for people with astigmatism. Saying has a crazy astigmatism. This is saying, can you take a look at this dot and tell us, is it a clear dot for you?
Oh, wow.
It's like a solid circle?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen a circle like that before.
So saying, what do you run right now? SRO?
I run a RMR.
Oh, RMR. He has an RMR HD, and this is a Staccato P that we're going to review on the channel. Look at this thing. It's got the Monsoon hybrid. What kind of port is this?
The GMGK.
GMGK port on this. We're gonna run this thing eventually, but so stay tuned for that video. But he has an RMR HD on here, and what do you say? The dot is bloomed out for you?
It's just a big ass star. I Can't see shit.
He says just a big ass star. So this dot's good for people with astigmatisms, and then
It's amazing.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
cool.
like just literally a dot. It's a 3.25, right?
It's an 8.
Okay,
It's just a
that's-
solid
yeah,
dot.
It's like a big ass dot, but I can see the circle.
Oh yeah, like it just looks like a
It's just a circle.
yeah. So it's got all the features. There's adjustments. The battery is loaded from the top, which is nice. It's got the shake awake features, all the features you pretty much want in a dot. And then it is RMR cut. So most slides usually come RMR cut, so it is kind of convenient. I would say my cons for this thing is the design, because this thing is not, I just wish there was like material going on the sides here to make it slanted. Maybe closer, maybe it'd be too close to an SRO. So it's kind of like a design thing. It's just aesthetics. It's not that pleasing. And I just wish it had maybe 2 more brightness settings. It's a little dim, but this is, like if you see, this is the most blasted from the sun you could ever be. So, I mean, it still works though. So who's this dot for? This is for like, if maybe you don't have a dot and you wanted to get into shooting a dot, this is an affordable option. It's like sub $200 or something. You know, if you wanted to get started shooting a dot and money is a factor, don't let it hold you back. This is a good option for you to get started. And one day when you're ready to upgrade, look, it's just 2 screws and you could take it off. And then you could just put it on another gun or put it on an offset mount for a rifle or whatever.
Give it to your blind friend.
Yeah, just put it on a spare gun, give it to your friend, it doesn't matter, but don't let money be the barrier for you to get into starting shooting dots. Like this is a viable option if you wanted to start. So all in all, I'm just gonna leave it on the gun, it works. I don't like zeroing dots. I don't plan on taking this off and putting my other one back on. I'll just put that on something else and just move dots around. But
I'm actually really surprised by that.
yeah,
I've
I mean,
never
it
seen a
works.
dot like that before.
Yeah, it's like an actual dot,
It's
right?
like, is this what I was supposed to be seeing the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like the Vortex, because it's just like a dot for me. The bigger MOA is better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's big, and I feel like it would kind of occlude my target itself, but...
Well, only at distance,
Yeah.
right? Because having a big dot is just going to affect, like, let's say,
Fine.
yeah, but it's like the head box at 25, 50 yards.
Yeah.
But when you're shooting like 20, 10, 15 yards, like, even though the dot's big, it actually makes it nice for shooting fast. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.